a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Reddish out there with Nurkic, and it's Lewis in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Reddish. Six to shoot. Lets the three fly. Tips it. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Just out. Outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Portland moving the ball around. Sharp. Nurkic trying to get open, and it's Sharp missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard against MP. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And Lima gets it to go. MP's got 8 points. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Reddish. Back to Lillard. Pass to Reddish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Watford's checked in. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and on the defensive end, using his fine defensive instincts, Davis is just able to make a smooth little steal.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Lima, and he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Trailblazers trail by 12. So timeout called here. The first for Portland. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that.
So both teams making some changes here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Thibault. Here's Wolf. Over Williams. Wolf's shot's good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Lima. Portland making their last shot. Just 5 to shoot. That one, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Wolf at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Peyton. The NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
MP is out there with Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's MP. He's got 10. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 6.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's LeBron following the score by Damian Lillard. A steal. And they're on the break. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success and the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
And it's Sharp missing. Lakers leading by 4. Davis finds MP. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Lillard. Boy, he just disappeared against San Antonio, and they really needed him. The pass to Reddish. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from MP. Lillard surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Reddish. Over James. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ripped away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And Reddish with the slam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top, up 1. Time now for the halftime break.
36. Bam, your Laker Youth Dance Team. Bam.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. MP's really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
On the court for the Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic is out there with Cameron Reddish, and it's Lewis in at the center.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
Now, here's MP. D right on him, and the basket is good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Lillard, the pass to Reddish. Lewis with him. Lillard, right side.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lillard. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. MP, that's for 2. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Vanderbilt's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Passes to Sharp.